Hello and welcome to LicitElite. Today we are going to talk about Actus Reus and mens rea. So before going through it, we should know the meaning of crime. Everybody knows what crime is, but I want to tell you that crime denotes an unlawful act, and this unlawful act is punishable by a state. So the body of laws which deals with imposing punishment on crimes is known as criminal law. A common principle about criminal law is that unless an activity is prohibited by law, it does not qualify as a crime. Incidents of crime hurts not only the individual but also the state. Therefore, such acts are forbidden and punishable by law. So, friends, whatever is punishable and forbidden by law will be crime. So what do we understand by crime from all whatever we have discussed earlier? There are some categories of crimes. There are stages of crime, elements of crime, and intention and motive. So if we talk about categories of crime, that we can see that there are many kinds of crimes like organized crimes, white collar crimes, crimes against property, crimes against morality. Now let us talk about the stages of crime. There are 4 stages of crime: intention, firstly, then preparation, attempt, and commission. When we talk about intention, then a person should have an intention to commit a crime, and he usually prepares for that commission of that crime. So these 2 stages are actually are not giving rise to any form of criminal liability. But third stage, that is attempt, and then switching towards fourth stage, that is commission, they actually give rise to liability. Talking about elements of crimes, there are many elements, but 2 important elements of crimes are actus reus and mens rea. That means an act which is taking you to some consequences and with a bad intention, that is mens rea. So to be classified as a crime, the act of doing something bad, that is actus reus, must be usually accompanied by the intention to do something really bad, that is mens rea. So as a crime is said to exist usually when both these elements are present. Unless this mental element is present, no act is usually criminal in nature. So, all crimes have physical element as well as a mental element, usually called actus reus and mens rea respectively. If we talk about actus reus, so actus reus is actually the combination of 2 words, actus plus reus, where actus means consequence of human conduct and reus, which is punishable by law. So it means that actus reus is a consequence of human conduct which is declared to be punishable by law. It is actually based on the maxim actus non facet humanisi mens et rea. That means an act alone cannot be guilty unless it is accompanied by a guilty mind. So if we talk about what is actus reus, then we have already discussed earlier, but we need to know what exactly it is. The word actus connotes a deed which is a physical result of human conduct. That means there must be an act. And the reus actually means the act which is forbidden by law. So basically the combination of 2 will say that whatever the act is done by a human conduct must be forbidden by law. That will become actus reus. So it is made up of 3 constituent parts, namely an action or a conduct, secondly the result of that action or conduct, and thirdly such conduct being prohibited by law. For example, an executioner's job is to hang, so it is not an actus reus. An army man kills as a part of his duty, it doesn't mean that it is an actus reus. Now, there are some important points to remember about actus reus, that it is a subjective concept, that is, it varies from section to section. In every section of IPC, there is a specification of that ultimate consequence which would amount to the commission of the offence. It is that consequence in that section which will be called the actus reus for that offence. So if you see this diagram, you will find that wherever there is a combination of these 2, actus plus mens rea, when they meet, then it becomes actus reus and mens rea. So when an actus is a consequence of human conduct and mens rea is state of mind, mens is state of mind and rea is prohibited by law. So important points to remember here are the concurrence of actus and mens is what that leads to an offence. It is not only about finding of both actus reus and mens rea, rather it is about the finding of mens rea together with the actus reus at the time when the offense or act was done. So mens rea is the guilty state of mind present in a person at the time when he committed the act. Thank you for listening patiently. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe our channel.